So tell me, Evie, so what are your tactics? What's your methodology? What's your strategy for making
Yes,
Disneyland
Andrew,
affordable?
that's such a great question. Thank you for asking. So,
I'm gonna tickle you. So if any of you know Evie for longer than a year, longer than some time, you know that she doesn't ask for much when it comes to gifts or presents. Evie, except Disneyland gift cards. She stacks them up. That's
Well, what do
all
you
I give
want
her.
for
I
your
give her
birthday?
Disneyland gift cards.
Disneyland gift card. Well, no, every time I go to Disneyland, I always have some kind of gift card that I've been holding on to. They still keep coming in a way.
That's lit,
That's
sweetie.
my.
She's so angry right now. I'm sorry. She's gonna hit me. Don't.
You're scared.
I am. She's. Don't. You can't. Don't. I'm gonna edit this out of the podcast. I am so ticklish. Don't. You're
Ow.
gonna hurt yourself. Oh man.
Ah.
Test.
Ah.
That's how you do it. Sorry, love.
No,
Okay.
you're supposed to go mic check, mic check, 1 2 1 2.
You can do the mic check. I don't really want to
So you'd rather clap super loud and
scare you.
scare me and hurt my ears?
Precisely. A wizard precisely arrives when he precisely means to. I botched that really bad. I do this every time. I never check if I unmuted over there or not.
Go
This is so dumb.
over there.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. This podcast is an Andy Vlogs production in association with All Games Played. You are listening to
Shh, Mom is talking. Oh my gosh, sweetie. When I talk, it's really loud. I feel like I should whisper.
No,
Because
no.
yours is, it's too loud.
No, it's not. It's not loud enough.
Oh my gosh.
It's not loud enough. All right. Well, finally. After how long did it take me, Evie?
An hour and
The hour and 15
5
minutes?
minutes.
It took forever. I decided to make an Instagram. I don't have my phone. Oh, my phone's right there.
Where's
my phone has my list of things that we're going to talk about, and I don't have it.
I got the list right here.
No,
I'll tell you what's in the news.
I had a specific list that I wanted to go over, and now I'm going to have to like spitball it. This is not cool. Everything's going wrong, and I'm not getting up again. So anyway, let's get this started. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to...
Shh, Mom's talking.
Is talking?
I mean, shh, Mom is talking.
So glad that you guys could join us today. We are well into this season. I don't know if we're going to make it an episodic, just over and over and over episode, if we're going to have seasons of this, because honestly, I don't know what Evie's patience level and tolerance level is. But nonetheless, thank you so much for joining us. This is episode 3 of our beloved podcast, and we've had a lot of love from you guys. I really appreciate it. A lot of people on Facebook watched this, which is crazy because it was like a last minute thing that I decided to do, and I posted the whole darn video on Facebook.
Oh,
and
yeah, it was last
there's
minute.
like 200 people that watched it. So thank you.
So this is for you guys.
This is for you guys. So I added an extra angle with my phone. It's right on my face.
Am I in it? Am I in the shot?
No, not on the... No, you're on that one. That one. And then I've got the main camera, and then we've even got like the back point of view. Nevertheless, we are getting this done sooner than typical. Usually we do it on the weekend, but we're doing it on a Tuesday.
It's been all over the place.
Yeah, you've been crazy, and we're going to get into
I'm
that.
not talking about me. I'm talking about the podcast.
The podcast's not crazy.
No, we don't do it on a specific
yeah.
day every week.
Well, we don't know when it'll actually appear. Like, I uploaded it on some of the places. I uploaded it on Saturday night, and it didn't appear till Monday. And then on some of them, I did it on Sunday morning, and it appeared like instantly. So I don't even know. That tree's gonna fall on you. Don't touch that tree.
You scared me.
Do we need to talk about
I don't want to
that?
turn around. I'm going to get dizzy.
Sorry. So I bought this fake tree, and it has like this really tiny base. If you're looking at, on Facebook or on YouTube, it's probably 5 or 6 inches in diameter. And I bought a stinking like cistern or whatever you call it, like a planter for it, and the planter was too small, and so now it's a hazard, and now Evie's gonna get hurt.
Let's wait and see. $20, it doesn't fall on me.
That's how much it was stinking cost. I bought another one, so we're gonna send this one back.
What?
Thank goodness.
You threw away the box.
No, I didn't. I still have it.
The long, tall box that you walked outside with today when we went to get ice cream?
I'm not throwing away the tree box. I threw away the tree box. I'm not throwing away the little planter box.
I thought you said you were returning this.
No, I'm keeping that. I'm throwing away the planter box.
Hey, you said I'm going to throw away the tree or return the tree.
Guys, I don't think this is going to work. I think we're going to have to end it and cut it here. I'm sorry, Evie. But I've had a glorious time making these videos, and so getting back on track, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for all of your listens on Spotify. We have quite a few there, a couple on Podbean, and all you guys on the newly accepted, approved iTunes. It took me 2 weeks. They rejected like 6 times, and finally, we're on iTunes. That was really loud in my ear. I've got these headphones on. Well, before we get started, do you have any announcements, any things that you just can't help but get off your chest right now? That's a no. I'm excited to share that the association that we have with All Games Played, who is actually supplying all of the technical aspects of this. Thank you, All Games Played. They're not sponsoring. They didn't give me money. It's just I'm being stupid because it's me. It's my other YouTube channel, the video game channel, All Games Played. We hit 12,000 subscribers. It's a huge milestone, so I'm pretty excited. 12,000 subscribers. If you guys didn't know, I have a direct and an intimate
go check it out.
relationship with All Games Played, so check it out. Yeah, so that's kind of one thing that happened. Anything else?
Okay, what was your question? I already forgot.
Was there anything significant, any announcements that you wanted to say? Not the bulk of what we're talking about, because she came prepared. I'm actually really impressed.
No, that's my
Evie.
to-do list for tomorrow.
Oh, really? I'm having zoom in on it. No matter what, tomorrow do the laundry. Number 1, boys' laundry. Okay, we'll go over this in a minute. But I thought she got a list prepared, and you told me that you had a list, and I forgot.
It's all up here, sweetie.
Okay, I'm getting stressed out. Another cool point of announcement, because I like to share my life with you guys. I went through my first qualification certification for my job for compliance, network compliance. I passed it. So that means that they give me the authorization to take the real course.
Do whatever.
Which is going to take another 60 days. And then get my ISA certification, internal security assessor certification. And so, I took a test today. It was really stressful. And I haven't done a test in like 5 or 6 years, but I kicked its butt. I have a feeling I missed 1 or 2 out of 60, which I think I'm pretty excited about. That's really sharp. Don't do that ever again.
Oh,
that was really sharp. I'm sorry. I'll probably have to mute that. But yeah. So anyway, without further ado, let's jump into the episode. If you guys follow the memes, you know what I'm talking about. So today we're going to be talking about... Oh, the people can't see what we're doing on the audio. But today is going to be all about Disneyland and what it's like.
Well, no.
What do you mean?
It's all about... I don't want to say it's just Disneyland. It's preparing to go on a long family trip.
Okay, that's good. Oh,
because I thought you said you wanted to do a just Disneyland one another time.
Well, I want to talk about Disneyland itself while you're
All
at
right.
Disneyland, when we're at Disneyland. So I'm hopefully going to be able to do a podcast while we're there, which means I got to bring a bunch of stuff, by the way. Not like all this crap, but I've got like a miniature. We'll be able to do it, love. Trust
Woman,
me.
I'm not carrying stuff.
You know, no. This will be in our hotel. We're going to be doing this in our hotel.
Okay.
And before we jump into it, I forgot. I need my list, and it's on my phone, and my phone is shooting my face.
I'll tell you what your list said.
No, I wanted to go over pregnancy, like the pregnancy vlog aspect of it. Like, what are some highlights? What are some lowlights? What are some accomplishments? What are some failures that you dealt with? And then what is like the biggest thing on your mind right now? So let's go through that one by one. So what are we in technically? Week 4 or week 5?
The pregnancy?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
9, sweetie.
9?
9.
We could have known the gender.
No.
Can we do that and have it be done in like
We wouldn't know. Before we leave? No.
Maybe. What if we got the call at Disneyland? Could we do something like that? Could you do something like tomorrow?
I bet that's going to be impossible.
See, we don't plan these things. We're like, I watched a whole bunch of vlogs about gender reveals. That was like my big thing yesterday. I went down a huge rabbit hole and I watched all these couples doing gender reveals.
And then you fell asleep on the couch.
And then I fell asleep. I did fall asleep on the couch.
With your headphones in.
That hurt, by the way. I woke up and I wasn't even on the pillow. Like the pillow I had propped up to look at my phone.
Yeah, you were like...
And then I folded the pillow about 3 times and I'm like, yeah, that was not.
Yeah, I didn't.
That was a low light.
I'm like, you can stay there.
We're talking about you. So
Week 9.
Let's go first. Week 9. What is the biggest? We're gonna edit that out.
That hurt.
I'm sorry. So I guess normal bodily functions are probably the biggest trial right now. Her being able to not bodily functions, but like sneezing and coughing.
I'm cold. I told you to bring me a blanket, and you came downstairs with the planter thing.
I got you the heater.
Whatever.
I can get you a blanket.
Whatever. Mira, yeah, now I'm sick. It's all your fault.
I hope you're not sick. That would not be good.
I woke up sick yesterday. Okay, what was your question?
So what do you mean? Describe what you mean. What did you feel when you woke up?
I fell asleep in a t-shirt, so that was my fault.
Did you have wet hair?
It was damp.
You've been showering at night more often than not, and then you don't blow dry your hair because you're scared the kids will wake up.
No.
How did you know? How did you know what I was doing?
Because you're gross.
We will just ignore what just happened.
No, my nose, sinuses, and I'm trying not to think about it.
So, how about the nausea? We were taking, what was it called? Zephyrin?
The Zofran.
Zofran. You're taking Zofran.
Not every day.
Not every day, but that's for nausea, right?
I was tempted to take it today. Today sucked, but I didn't.
Good.
So.
Are you still taking Tylenol?
I didn't take any today either.
Good. But the one thing that you're noticing is congestion, sinuses.
I'm
headaches?
sick, people. Headaches?
Okay, I'm going to get you a blanket.
Always. Mira.
Keep talking about what you're talking about.
What was I talking about? Sickness. I'm sick. Sneezing. Mocos. Headache.
Don't just say one letter, one word sentences.
I'm trying to think. What else?
Whole sentences, complete sentences, love. The third cameo of this blanket. It's a Minky Couture blanket. No affiliation or sponsorship. This is the third time this blanket has showed up in our vlog. Our it's not a vlog, it's a podcast. Okay. So you're not taking Zofran, you're not taking Tylenol, so it's kind of it's like...
No, I take Tylenol. I just didn't want to today, and I couldn't find it, and I didn't think about it, and I had lots of stuff to do.
Okay. So today was a particularly difficult day.
I took a nap.
Evie took a nap, and I
Remember
woke her up.
when you woke me up? I fell back asleep. Miracle.
Really?
And
immediately?
I didn't wake up till 2:50. What time did I fall asleep? When you left Doherty, when you gave him, what did you give him?
I think it was at like 2:30. Because I studied till 3 and then I took my test.
My cold sore. No, when
Now she has a cold sore.
No, it's going away. But no, did you give him the Switch? He came downstairs in the basement with you.
Yeah. Yeah, we played Spider-Man.
What time was that?
It was like 3:30, 2:30.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know. I took my test from
Anyway, I took a nap today, so that helped a little bit.
Good.
And then I made dinner and it grossed me out. And then I ate it.
I came upstairs.
And then I got grossed out again.
I came upstairs after my test, and it was like 4 o'clock. And it was freezing. I'm like, why is it so cold? And had every window open upstairs.
No, I had one all the way open.
Felt like every window. Well, that's the life of pregnancy, and her goal this whole week, and this will transition us, I think, into vacation preparation. Her whole goal the last few days, ever since probably Saturday, 2 days maybe, has been to do the laundry, and it's been piling up. I mean, we've got 3 big bins now full of clothes. Boys, girls, dads, moms, all the clothes there. And let's talk about that. Let's talk not about not being able to do it, but I guess what's your biggest stumbling block or obstacle to achieving goals that you've set out for yourself?
The one and only thing I wanted to do was laundry today. Last night, I was like, I need to do the laundry. I'm going to do the laundry. Let's do the laundry. And then I ran errands for 2 hours during preschool. I came back home, made lunch. I didn't feel good. I wanted to take Doherty out to the library. Didn't do that because I wasn't feeling good.
Does this happen every day? Do you find that your time is occupied or that your schedule fills up coincidentally? Or do you find yourself avoiding doing things that you have been motivated or set goals to do?
Well, being dizzy and feeling nauseous doesn't really help, even though I really, really wanted to do the laundry today. And I know we have to do the laundry today because I need to be able to organize it all tomorrow and pack it all before Thursday. That just goes along with my schedule.
So I think doing laundry is probably the biggest thing to prepare to go on a big trip, whether you're pregnant or not.
Well,
wouldn't you say?
We need clean clothes for the trip and we need clean clothes for when we get back.
Yep.
So, and I mean, I'm not doing, even if we weren't going on a trip Friday, I mean, I would still want to do the laundry today because Nicholas is using Tono's underwear and Tono has 2 underwears left.
That's tough.
So I would have done laundry anyway.
Does Doherty have underwear?
Yeah, he still
Your
has
mom
a few.
cleaned some when they went and visited him on the weekend.
Yeah, and you know what? That bag of clothes, not only is it wet, but it has soap all over it.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just throw the load in yesterday? Did you bring that bag downstairs?
Yeah.
Hi, Andy, you could have just started the load yesterday.
I know, but as soon as I step on your territory, then all hell breaks loose.
It's just clothes with soap all over it. The soap probably stained the shirts, especially the yellow one.
There's doing lawn when you invade the territory of a mama bear, especially when it comes to daily chores and homemaking chores like the laundry, you got to tread lightly. Mm-hmm. That's my experience. That's the one thing that I think in our relationship that we can't cooperate on. Would you say?
I'm not picky with laundry. The only thing that I do is put our whites in a different load, and that's about it. And since I bought the cheap soap, I told you that we have to put more soap than usual.
I think there's a little bit more to that. The thing is it's been so long since I've done the laundry.
You're the one that cries about laundry, not me. You don't dry any of your clothes. I don't care about my clothes. I just throw it all in.
No, that's not true. There was always an order that you would provide feedback on whenever I would do. You say, why did you put this with this? And why was this with this? And how come this was washed cold? Or how come...
I never change temperature. I always just leave it on warm.
Okay, so I think things have changed since we last had an interaction. with regards to laundry, because I'll step up. I will certainly step up,
Then
but
it's
the way I
been
do it's different.
years, Andy, because I haven't cared about temperatures and colors for the last 5 years. I just chuck it.
Okay, well that's actually something I just learned. You learn something every day. Because you used to care so much. Like you wouldn't let any of the kids' clothes touch any of my clothes. When I thought underwear, let's grab everyone's underwear and throw it together. You wanted to have all of the color, all of the underwears separate, all of the garments separate, all of the like this the kids specific. So like Nicholas's would be separate than Tono's. So I guess
No,
maybe
never that.
that was how it was when they were young.
I used to not like our clothes mixing because I wanted to wash and dry and fold and put away their clothes all together and then do ours separately. But if you go through the laundry bins now, you'll find some of your clothes in theirs and some of their clothes in ours.
That's brand new. I've never knew about that. Okay,
Yep.
well that's fine. That's reasonable. It's like not to
Ow.
prod the bee's nest, the hornet's nest, the wasp's nest. Once you make that first prod, the hive, they all come out and they get you. And regardless of having, the bee hat on or the jumpsuit, you're still gonna get stung. All right.
I stopped listening to you when you said hornet because I don't feel good.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on, and maybe tonight I'll do that. So instead of editing this, which is fine, I'm fine with not editing this tonight. I'm gonna jump in and do the laundry. Is there, for
Just
my
boys'
purpose?
laundry, chuck it all in. I usually just leave socks out and chuck that with some other load because socks take up room.
Okay, I'll
That's
do
the
that.
only special thing I do.
Yes, ma'am, sir. So next step, let's talk about further preparation for vacation. So we've already talked about and tackled laundry, and how it has to be a cooperative effort. Otherwise, motivation to do it weakens and doesn't happen. Let's talk about other things. So, what other points, important aspects do you do, Evelyn, before before a trip?
The day before we leave, I like to clean, but I haven't done that the last 2 times we've gone on vacation, so definitely not doing that this time. The only thing I'm worried about is doing laundry before we leave.
Do you deep clean?
Yep.
Wow. Evie has this what is it? Ideology. No. And I don't think it's bad. I actually like it. I like the idea of leaving your house from a vacation, having the house clean, because then you can come back to a nice clean house and you don't have to worry about doing anything when you get home, whether it's at night or in the morning. You're darn tired and you need 24 hours to recoup. So philosophy, that was the word I was trying to say. So Evie's philosophy is to get all the laundry done. Then we missed an important aspect that we'll get back to. But the next thing that she does is she cleans the house like super thoroughly, to the point where you don't just leave clean dishes in the dishwasher. You even load those and set them back into their cupboards. She deep cleans, and so that's probably what I'm going to help
Ow.
doing on Friday.
Stabbed myself.
I knew that she likes to do this, and so one of the last things that she does is prepares and deep cleans, and I think it's a great philosophy that I highly recommend anyone who has kids instigate. I think the second thing that we forgot, the second step that we forgot, is packing and what to bring. I mean, what she does in order to compartmentalize all of the packing, and the way that she, I guess, formats the packing is quite remarkable, and I want to get into that a little bit. So, what is your philosophy for packing? How do you do it?
You know how when you go on a trip, you're always like, okay, I'm going to be gone for 3 days. Pack 3 of this, 3 of that, 3 of this. You can't do that with kids. Even
so?
though you're going to go somewhere with a washer and dryer, I don't care. Someone's going to have an accident. Someone's going to spill. Someone's going to get wet. You need to be able to have changes.
Wow.
And so
So do you double the amount of...
Like when
what's that noise?
my phone. Like when we went
turn it
to Dinky Creek and what was it? The second to last day we left. I already ran out of underwear. Actually, I think the boys were already wearing dirty underwear by then. So I had to wash their underwear by hand, even though I think I packed 3 extra undies.
Oh, wow.
And I like how the boys have their little suitcases. I wish we had one more for Doherty. But we pack it in their own individual suitcase. It's easier for them to know where to go to get their clothes. And I always bring extra bags for dirty clothes, and same thing for our stuff.
I love that. I love
That's
that
the only way.
methodology. Do you plan out their outfits?
No, I
or
don't
do you
care.
just you just pack whatever their favorite clothes are? Is that right?
We're going to be gone for 8 days, right?
Yeah.
I will pack 8 shirts. Actually,
Really?
no, I lied. Usually when we go to California,
It's 10, right? It's got to be more than that.
no. Usually when we go, they will seriously just wear the same shirt 2 days in a row.
So when they're traveling, they're gonna wear that same shirt as. Do they sleep in that shirt? Like, do you plan on them sleeping that, or do you do the PJs in addition to like the 8 shirts?
Yeah. That's
Wow.
true. No, but I forgot.
But you won't have them wear the PJs in the car when we're traveling, because we're doing a 2-day travel thing where we stop halfway. So they're gonna wear that same shirt those 2 days.
Saturday, yeah.
So Friday, Saturday, we're traveling to California. We're gonna get to San Diego on Saturday afternoon or evening. They're gonna wear the same clothes the day we leave, Friday afternoon till we get to San Diego, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I might pack a few extra things though, because I forgot we're going to San Diego. They're going to be playing outside a lot. They're going to be playing with the chickens. They're going to be getting dirty.
I don't think they have chickens. Didn't they get rid of them? I thought Bush said that.
Oh, I did say that. Okay, well, there was the
But
trail.
still, they have the backyard, but they'll get dirty. And last time they built they tried to build a cave. Do you remember that? It was under the tramp. They got so dirty.
Oh, there was a hole.
There was a hole in their yard. And it was like, they're like, we're gonna make a mine shaft, which is a great idea, but
But I mean, you
they got
never
real
know what's
dirty.
going to happen with kids. They're going to poo themselves or pee themselves, and you need
They're
changes.
gonna barf, and they might get ill.
Nicholas might throw up in the car.
So yeah, let's talk about that. So how do you prepare for illness for these kids?
I mean, even though we're going to just California and we can buy medicine down there, I'm still planning on bringing a gallon-sized Ziploc bag with all of our medicine.
We usually
I bought
do that 'cause
extra
it's
medicine.
cheaper here, huh? It's way cheaper to buy
Most of the time.
Tylenol
And we still have barf bags from Dinky Creek, right?
yeah, I saw them on your little desk thing. You had like 3 of them.
No. You hid them somewhere when you decided to organize and better the basement by yourself. And now I don't know where anything is, and I can't see anything, and I can't get into anything.
This is why I don't do the laundry. Because that's exactly
No,
what happens.
let's go in there now. Let's take this camera.
We're not doing that.
You have the box covering something. You have the mattress covering the whole Costco shelf.
How did we get on this topic? We're talking about you, not me. oh man.
Anyway, I bring lots of stuff, especially...
Mom is talking, not shh. Let's rag on dad all day long while we're doing a podcast.
What was I going to say? I'll keep the medicine in the front, in the car, but I'll also have more medicine packed away in the trunk.
That's smart. So smart.
Water, Gatorades, barf bags, kids' Dramamine.
Oh yeah, Dramamine. You got to get Dramamine. Some people use adult cough medicine, sleepy medicine. We're not going to do that. We don't want to risk kids throwing up. Yeah, I think we did that once and someone puked. I'm talking about like giving kids NyQuil. I've heard people do that, but we don't do that.
Fall asleep.
Yeah, have them fall asleep during the ride or whatever. We're not.
That doesn't work on our kids.
No. But the Dramamine does. We gave them Dramamine when we were at. Well, that
Northern
actually
California.
That didn't work. well, we were driving a really, really windy road coming down
Yeah,
from
we
the
all
High
still
Sierra
threw
National
up.
Park. Everyone threw up but me and Doherty.
Oh yeah, Doherty's like, I didn't throw up.
Throw up.
I'm
That
like,
was so great.
"Bleh."
Evie's now, just to pause here just a second for those listeners out there. I have this studio light that's aiming, it's like 30 degrees above us.
You mean directly at my face?
But Evie is too sensitive. Well, that light is too sensitive for Evie. And
I can't even
she's,
go outside.
I know.
And somebody didn't want to buy me prescription sunglasses before the trip, so driving all the way to California is gonna be horrible.
But anyway, she's covering her face, and I feel bad. And the heater's on, and it's in the background, and we need to move on. So I guess so just to recap, the first thing that we talked about was the most important thing is get laundry done. Second thing is preparation. So we talked about how Evie, separates each kid's bag, which makes sense. But she also, within that methodology, she prepares for accidents always because they happen, especially with the more kids you have. You have to over prepare. You can't just say, "Ooh, one day."
And boys
2 days, 3 days.
just don't care about what they wear. So
Yeah, boys
that's
don't
good.
care, which is nice. Now we don't know if we're having a boy or a girl, and that everything will change. But the more shirts, the better, and then the more tightly packed you do it, the better. And to continue on with that line of thought, Evie uses space bags, which is awesome. So she actually we bought these airtight sealed bags that she'll vacuum out all the air and she'll just squish them down. It's pretty great. So we
feel
highly
like
recommend using those.
We've used like 3 or 4 different brands over the last 10 years. But I think one of those brands, they've like changed. Their bags have kind of evolved over the last couple of years and they've gotten better. But I mean, we usually just get them on Amazon. It's way cheaper on Amazon. Like if you go to Walmart or Target, you get a box of like 2 and it's like $15.
Yeah, I feel like they're higher quality, but on Amazon, it doesn't really matter. You're only going to use them a couple of times a year. Once you agree, they're more
Actually, I'm
expensive
not even
on Target,
planning
right?
on using them for this trip. Well, at least for the boys, I won't use them. I might use them for us.
Oh, really? You're not going to use them?
No.
Were they not useful last time when we went to Tiki Creek?
Oh, heck yeah, it was.
It was okay. Well, and then, I guess I'm still recapping what we're talking about. So the third thing that we do to clean the house. Okay. Now, I don't know. How do you prepare, Evie? Now that we've already talked about kids, I wanted to, before, as we segment into this next and probably last segment, because Evie's getting pretty pale, I can tell, and she doesn't look like she's doing really well.
I'm not brown anymore?
Oh my gosh.
What?
No, you've actually been looking kind of pale lately.
It's because I don't feel good. Leave me alone.
Okay.
You're going to make me cry.
I'm not trying. I'm not making you. Oh, Evie, I'm sorry.
I don't feel good. And it smells ever since the heater turned on.
When you turn the heater off, can we turn it off with your phone?
Well, you know how when I get sick, I always smell something weird, like all the time when I'm sick?
Yeah, you always.
So it's like even worse. So earlier today when I was like, what's that smell? And I'm like, okay, I haven't cooked anything. No one's done anything. No one's even in the room with me. I was like, I've got to be sick.
You always say, there's just this smell in my nose and I can't get it out. Is that how it feels right now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mama. Let me turn this heater down so...
The boys are warm and he was put it at 60. Was it at 68 right
60,
now?
It was at 69. I need to clear my throat.
Ow. My toes.
Sorry. This episode's been all over the place. But that's kind of life.
That's me.
No, I've been all over the place. First of all, I forgot my list, and I'm upset. Okay, let's...
$10? Your phone turned off like 10 minutes ago.
No, it didn't. I don't think it did. I don't want to check it, because I got up and I checked the heaters and whatever. we're getting distracted.
We clean before we leave. I'm
No,
not doing
no,
that this time.
We're talking about you. So we're talking about how you get
Oh,
together.
that's
And
right.
it was funny. So we had like a pre-show thing 2 hours ago because it took me that long to get this set up. And I wanted to ask Evie to think about some of the things that she does prepare for Disneyland. And we'll get into it. But
Prepare for any trip.
well, I wanted to get more specifically on this trip as well, like, because a couple of people have said a few things to you with regards to Disneyland and how you do it, but I thought it was really funny. I wanted to say this before we got into that because I asked her, I said, you know, these are some of the questions I'm going to be asking you, so think about them, and I think you've done an awesome job articulating that, but the one thing that you said was like, all I can think about are the outfits I'm going to be wearing.
Because I always wear my
the only thing I
Disney
think
themed
about.
shirts. But the only maternity pants that fit me are like a gray, weird, like, what's that kind of
You
color
bought that in
called?
the bargain bin. It's like a 90s, like,
It was the
it's
only
like denim,
thing.
but it's white.
No, it was the only thing in Gap Maternity back in 2009
Oh
that
my
was
gosh.
long enough and skinny enough for me.
That was 10 years ago, girl. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, and so literally my Mickey shirt, you know, with Mickey and he's like that, it's gray. The one that says Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or Mickey, I forgot. It's
Right.
gray. The cute one I bought last year and I was like,
black
it's going to be for Disney World and it has Jasmine and Aladdin on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's gray.
So all you have is gray.
And I bought a cute new yellow shirt and even that won't go with the pants.
Well, I
And
love
my new gray skirt, that's gray. Nothing's going to match, you guys. I'm going to look so weird this time at Disneyland.
No, you're not. She
I'm
told
in my
me-
weird phase. Look at this. This is just bloat. Look.
Yeah, it's pregnancy. You look beautiful. You do.
No.
I've had a chance to be at home. So step back here. So with all 3 pregnancies, I worked 9 to 5, right? And so, 5 days a week, sometimes 6. And this is the first time where I've actually been able to interact with Evie more at home because I've had a chance to work from home. There are opportunities every once in a while, a couple times a week, maybe once or twice a week or once or twice a month, I'm able to work from home. And I get to interact with Evie, and it's awesome. She's like the best coworker to work with. It's so awesome, and especially since she's been pregnant and I've been home, it's been wonderful, Evie. You've been so adorable. You're so adorable. You really are. The way you deal with Doherty is so cute, and
That little monster.
I love going upstairs and catching you on your knees, plucking your eyebrows in the light with a little tiny mirror.
I don't remember you walking
Yeah,
in.
it was last week. And then,
No, you walked in. Did you talk to me or something?
no, I gave you a kiss and I went to the restroom and then left.
I don't remember that.
It was cute. It was adorable. Evie is such a good mom.
I probably need to do it already. My facial hair grows like that.
We're not segmenting into that. That is not a topic that we're going to talk about at all. But I just wanted to comment on how fun it's been to be able to interact with you more, especially during pregnancy, and being able to take care of you. And I think that's a really important aspect. That's something that spouses need to certainly understand and accept, that you're going to have to pick up slack. It's not that your wife can't do it. It's that she can't do it, literally.
Leave me alone.
And it's a wonderful opportunity as a couple to grow and to learn and to share. And it's been great. I love it. And so I look forward to
You mean you
throwing the
love
laundry.
me?
I love you. Yes, Evie, I love you. So with that being said, let's go ahead now and let's talk about
Me.
how you prepare. So everyone, yes, this is about you. Shh, mom's talking, right?
I'm
Welcome.
moving this. I'm uncomfortable now.
That's fine. You get comfortable, and I'll deal with it.
Get out of my face.
Let me turn her down real quick while she's adjusting here. So going along the lines of that, I wanted to talk about how Evie prepares. So she's had quite a few friends ask her, "How do you afford Disneyland? How are you able to go so often?" first and foremost, you got to find good deals. We're going first. Well, let's step back. We went right before we bought our tickets right before Disney upped them. Disney ups tickets almost every year, literally on the spot, and we were able to secure tickets. Second of all, don't do park hoppers. Don't. If you're gonna go multiple days, don't buy park hoppers. Buy one park per day. Okay? I'm turning you back up. Evie is fixed her stuff. So, and then go through. And this is not a sponsored. Again, go through Getaway Today. That's what we're going through, and we got a great deal.
It's so. I mean, people are like, "Oh, what about Costco?" No, Getaway Today is still.
No, Costco's terrible. Oh.
It's there. I can feel it. I can feel it.
I stopped. Okay,
I felt it.
There's an unwritten policy between Evie and I that when she starts sneezing, the world has to stop because she has to get all her sneezes through. Otherwise, this happens. She's had like 7 or 8 or 9, and I'm so glad that we were able to
9's my record. I will beat 9
She's
sneezes.
like a kitty.
Oh, I love it when
Anyway,
they sneeze.
also, so if any of you know Evie for longer than a year, longer than some time, you know that she doesn't ask for much when it comes to gifts or presents. Evie, except Disneyland gift cards. She stacks them up. That's
Well,
all
what
I
do you
give her.
want
I
for
give her
birthday?
Disneyland gift cards.
Disneyland gift card. Disney gift card. Hello.
You have to be right there, love. You got to be right there, or else I can't hear you. So tell me, Evie. So what are your tactics? What's your methodology? What's your strategy for making Disneyland
Andrew,
affordable?
That's such a great question. Thank you for asking. So,
I'm gonna tickle you.
no. I mean, we've known about our 10-year trip forever. I was planning it back in February, hoping to book it in November last year, to go in the summer of this year. In November, when we decided to have a baby, and then I decided to change our Walt Disney World trip to Disneyland trip with the boys, we had already saved up a bit, and Getaway Today was having a good deal. And
Christmas deal or no, was it Black Friday deal?
it was like a Black Friday thing.
Yeah, so good. You got to get them during Black Friday.
And then we've just gotten lucky with cash coming in, extra cash since Christmas. And
Every
so,
Tooth Fairy visit, every chore that the kids have done, every little thing that any kind of a cash income that we've gotten, we've saved.
yeah. And then I have my 2 gift cards.
You didn't use those
I've been
since
holding
last
on to
year.
them. Well, no, every time I go to Disneyland, I always have some kind of gift card that I've been holding on to. And I was going to say I never use it, but I never use it all up.
That's right.
So when we went in September, I had a $30 gift card. I used $6 of it.
It's dope.
So they still keep coming in a way.
That's lit, sweetie.
That's my...
You didn't hear me say dope first, so I wanted to get your attention. She's so angry right now. I'm sorry. She's gonna hit me. Don't.
You're scared.
I am. She's don't. You can't. Don't. I'm gonna edit this out of the podcast. I am so ticklish. Don't.
Ow.
You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh man. Okay, so I think we've hit every single aspect of it. I think we'll make this a 2-parter. This will be part 1 of our Disney vacation preparation, pregnancy, parenting, vacation preparation. One of those words.
Vacation.
one of those variations. And then we will, while we are at Disneyland, we're going to go over some of the best tips and tricks that we found to enjoy Disneyland.
So many tips and tricks.
Evie she lives and breathes Disneyland. And so we're going to compile a list. I'm going to take tons of video and we're going to have tons of fun. So with that being said, I think we're going to leave you on a cliffhanger. We're going to stop right here. We're going to finish this episode.
If you zoom in, you can get my muckles that are starting to come down.
Oh, that's so gross. I can see it. No, we're not. I'll make sure and have the video, pan
I don't have tissue.
go back. I know. There's been a lot of emotions here. I think we've gone through, we've learned a lot, and I'm going to make sure and do the laundry. Hold me to that, guys. With that being said, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Please share this on Facebook. There's only so much that tags and hashtags can do. And why don't you jump over on iTunes, give us a review, let us know, have a listen. I know there's a lot of people out there that watch and listen podcasts. Please incorporate this in your repertoire. We would really appreciate it. We don't make money on this. We just love doing this, and at least I do. I don't know if Evie does yet. I actually kind of want your opinion. And now that we've gone through 3 episodes, how do you feel about the podcast?
It's fun.
Yeah?
I'm tired, though.
Yeah, it's exhausting. That's why I want to keep it around like 30 to 40 minutes.
I'm thinking more like 20 minutes.
No, that first one was way too short. It was way too short. And I honestly believed we were at 40 minutes.
I honestly believe.
Don't bring that up. And I think we're gonna end there. So please give us a follow, give us a review on iTunes, check us out on Spotify. Make sure you get the notifications, guys, because we will make sure and put this out weekly. You don't want to miss this. We laugh, we cry, we get real, we care, and we love.
I turned off.
What turned off?
This camera.
No, it didn't. It's still going.
No, it went.
No! When did it do that?
Like 2 seconds ago.
Oh, okay.
Andy, just hurry. Okay, that's it. Okay, shh, Mama's talking. Bye, guys.
Thank you so much for joining us again. You're listening to... Yeah, I want you to...
My cold sore. Are you laughing at me?
I couldn't help myself. It was funny and cute at the same time. Let's do this again. You're listening to...
Shh, Mama's talking.
See you next week, folks. Thank you so much for listening to...
Shh, Mama's talking.
Like, subscribe, and write a review on any of the sites that you are listening to this on. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and check out some of our other content. Join us in next episode as we go over how to vacation while you're pregnant, and more specifically, the best tips and tricks as a pregnant person for going to Disneyland. This is Andy and Evelyn signing out.